Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fin. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Appreciate y'all coming through. Hit that like button. Thank you so much for your patience. It has been a very long, very awesome, and grateful weekend. I don't know what the hell. There you go. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Thank you very much. Yes, guys. Oh man, we gotta talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. We won. The Dolphins story continues. Now, I was at the game. It was raining. A little chilly. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little chilly. But man, that game, guys, worried me a little. What's up, only the real one? Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Appreciate you coming through. That game, man. We've looked better. We most certainly have looked better overall as a team, and that was not the best showing of the Dolphins. But guess what? Any given Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, any given Sunday, I'm grateful that we won. At one point, I was like, please don't let us lose to the Saints. How do we destroy the Bills and then just, like, come on. Really annoying. But you know what's even more annoying is the fact that I'm still seeing the same trends that I've seen for the last 2 years right now, and it's rather disturbing. What's up, ABAB? Welcome. Good morning. Defense gave the game away, or did the offense not score enough? Um, I'm totally gonna be biased when I say this, guys. So, and only this portion here. Take that into a little consideration. I can't give the defense really kind of defense gave it away when we knew the defense was going to be bad. So if they're giving up plays and things like that, I'm not surprised. You know what I mean? But when we spend $500 million in the offense, have a franchise quarterback, you know, a number one receiver who's been playing number two because we had an even better number one receiver, and an offense that has been here for 4 years versus a defense that's been here for a year and a half. Yeah, I'm gonna always lean towards the offense. I have a lot more expectation from the offense because everything, especially with the type of head coach that we have, he's an offensive coach. If he was a DC or defensively minded like Flores, then I'm gonna put an extra emphasis on that defense. But we have an offensive head coach. And there were some massively questionable plays that I was like, what the are we doing? Oh my God. It just hurt me. It hurt me so much, man. Like, I was starting to get pissed. I was already cold and wet because it was raining. And then some of the play calling pissed me off. But even more than that, some of the player execution or lack of player execution, that pissed me off. And AB says problem is not coach, it's QB. Now I'm not saying that McDaniel, oh, he was so bad. No, that's not. Don't get that twisted. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I would still expect McDaniel to make adjustments to the opposing team's adjustments, right? But I'm seeing some of the mistakes from him again. I know we love to do screens, jet sweeps, and all that good stuff. but I'm gonna need a little bit more than that. When you're in a 4th and 1 or a 3-and-2 or short yardage situation, HN is not the guy that you put in. I need you to start putting Ollie Gordon. He's your bruiser back. He can go in between the tackles and bump some people. Not to say that HN can't do it, because clearly he can and he has. And we wouldn't have won certain games if he hadn't. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm trying to say that, oh no, HN can't be the one doing that. What I'm saying is we can afford to lose HN. We have nothing else on offense. It is HN or bust at this point. I mean, am I wrong? Yeah, we got Waddle. Well, Waddle has been so hit or miss, man. Like, do we have Waddle? You know what I mean? But I cannot have McDaniel make boneheaded mistakes when everybody sells out on the run, when you already know the opposing team is going to be on a run, aka us. I'm going to need a little bit more than just let's run it up the middle. I'm just, some of the play calling has been questionable. That's all I'm going to say overall. Now, into the part of player execution, yeah, that needs to be said, ladies and gentlemen. Although I know there were plenty of times that I saw Jack Jones getting cooked in the defense. Um, and I know that Chubb, I believe Chubb, if I'm not mistaken, got a sack. There were too many opportunities even for Chubb to get after the quarterback, and he just whiffed on the tackle. And it's not like Tyler Shugg. It's like, oh, he's oh, like Lamar or anything like that, shifty and trying to, you know what I mean? Like that's not Tyler Shugg. But we need more out of our veteran players, and that definitely one of them is Chubb. I'm not understanding why I'm seeing a lot of issues with him. Another player that I feel like has been MIA, pun intended, is Chop Robinson. I finally heard his name in like 6 games. Chop with a tackle or Chop with a sack. I'm like, wow, he's still on the team? Like literally, that was my thought was, oh, he's still on the team, because I hadn't heard anything about Chop in a long time, and the fact that we got him 21st overall in a first round pick when we had so many amazing, insane players still available. Forget Brian Thomas Jr. that I know a lot of people wanted. I wanted Graham Barton instead of Chop. We got Chop. He is a situational edge rusher. And we don't need that. I've yet to see Chop really be a deciding factor or put his imprint in a game. Oh, but Miss Phins, this is only his 2nd year. Yeah, but when you get drafted in the first round that high, I have a lot of expectations for you, because apparently that's what the team thinks you are. That's a problem right there. I'm not getting enough. I told you I wanted Chop to get 15 sacks. Does he even have 4 in the season? I don't even know. Does he even have a 6? Like that's something I need to dig into that, because I know he still needs to develop, and now I'm not calling him a bust. You need a few years before you can truly evaluate any player, any young player. But I'm highly disappointed in Chop as well. But I don't think anybody's gonna disagree with me when I say that we keep losing. And to me, honestly, this was a lost game. We should have lost this game. With the way we play, we should have lost this game. But we didn't. And thank God we didn't. Because, man, that would have truly sucked. That would have truly sucked. A lot of years, a lot of people that, have been fighting for years, a lot of people that were like super clamoring for certain individuals are now starting to see what we saw from the beginning. It is very, very, very disappointing to see the extremely bad play from Tua. This is year 6, man. I have zero. You have zero excuse. You got paid $54 million a year. Nope, no excuse. You are considered a veteran quarterback at this point. You are out of your rookie contract, out of the 5th-year option. You're in your second contract. You are, aka, considered a veteran quarterback. We have the most expensive backup quarterback in the NFL of all time. I've never heard of a backup quarterback be paid this much. And damn, even backup ladies and gentlemen, you can be mad at me all you want. Matt Moore plays better than Tua Tagovailoa. Matt Moore in the last 20 years is still my favorite quarterback out of all the quarterbacks we've had. Close second, Fitzgerald. I love Fitzy. Even though he's been talking reckless for the last year. But I do like Fitzy. Like, I'm not going to pretend. Only the strong survive say Chop is a bust because of his draft position. Where he got drafted? Yeah, the same thing with Tua. Tua you can call a bust. He was drafted 5th overall. To me, he's a bust. He's still a good quarterback. You're still going to win with Tua in the right system, with the right players, things like that. But, excuse me. But you can't continue to expect this from somebody that's getting paid so much. It's like, I don't know, the concept. If you truly love football, bro, you gotta put in your best foot forward. It doesn't matter what team you're playing for at this point. You gotta put out good film. I said this at the beginning of the season. You gotta put out good film. Whether the Dolphins are the team that you continue to play with, or it's another team. You have to put out good film. And right now it has been atrocious. I can't even, I'm trying to find a way to really go through this, but I can't. It's just he's doing so bad. And you can't even excuse it. Some of them I'm like, bro, you're 6 and it's like you still not processing the field. You still not processing the defense. You're getting caught. Like, you've been exposed since the minute you got into the league. Let's not front people. But it's like, I need more from you. You gotta, I don't know about you. Anybody that has ever been an athlete, I've been an athlete my entire life. I've played multiple sports competitively. There is no way on earth you don't have personal pride if you're a true athlete. Like, you have to have personal pride. You have to, like, yeah, maybe I'm not good at this, I'm not good at that, but I know I'm good at this, and I'm gonna work on the other stuff. Like, I may not be the best, but I'm gonna give my best. And it's like, could this be Tua's best? Oh my gosh. I can't. I refuse to think that, because then what was 2023? What was 2023? If this was Tua's best, because we've seen this consistently for the last, I'm gonna be nice and say the last 2 years, but realistically speaking, we've seen it since his second year in the league. I don't count much. He played a little. He played. I was maybe half the season. His rookie year, fine, whatever. More morning, Mike. Let McDaniel draft his own quarterback. AB. If Mike was a back coach, 28 wouldn't have 1,000 yards in the year. What does that say about the O line that everybody's always crapping on? Hmm? What I tell you the O line's for? It's not to protect Tua, it's for our run game. Butch Berry has made miracles with that O line. But you know what we wouldn't have been having to make miracles? If Graham Barton was here, he was either our center or our guard, one, east side, left, right, don't even matter. I think we'd be even better. We might even have two running backs with 1,000 yards. What's up, Dolphin Don? Welcome. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that. I'm being super serious. I told you this the O line is not to protect Tua. Tua can't he holds on to the ball for too long, can't process the field fast enough, gets flustered if there's no his first read is done, it's over. But guys, last night, yesterday's game versus the Saints versus the Saints. It was not a good look. Did we play down to our competition again? Yes, we did. Let me rephrase that. Did our quarterback play down to the competition? Yes. Yes, he did. I think our defense did semi decent. Um, the rest of the offense was semi decent. But the decisions that a quarterback is making is affecting mightily this team and this offense. This offense. The team is winning despite Tua at this point. And I'm questioning whether or not this is McDaniel's what do you call it? This is McDaniel's own doing because he chose Tua. Oh, I'm right there with you. I'm not sure if Tua threw a passer in the bye. For real, Dolphin Don. I need somebody that's so hungry that they eat, sleep, are willing to give up their families for football. It's not for long. These 10 years, let's say, that you invest in, if you're smart and you do it right, you're going to set up your family for generational wealth, A. And B, you're going to make an impact in the game, a huge impact in the game. This is horrible. Let's go through the, because I want to show y'all. I need to show you this. This is just ridiculous. Let me share my screen real quick. Seriously. At this point, I'm just like, oh, God. Like, literally, like, I shouldn't be feeling like we have no shot. What's up, if money? He's living up to his name. Tua turned the ball over. Like, that second interception that should have been an interception, but was dropped. That wasn't even a second one. He threw another ball to win the game that I was like, that should have been picked, but whatever. Right now, the extreme horrific level of play we're getting by him. Thank God we have H-Hand. And then we expect to make that play for what? McDaniel did not choose Tua. He was forced to take him. Wrong, ABNB. If he didn't want Tua, he could have done what every other head coach or every other head coach candidate told Stephen Ross, hey, I can't win with Tua. I want to draft my own quarterback. It was reported. All of them were asked, what would you do with Tua? And they essentially said, I would like to draft my own quarterback. And the reason why Mike McDaniel got the job is because he said, I got 700 plays for him and I can make him work. He chose Tua. He tied himself to Tua. He didn't have to take the job. Well, how many opportunities come out there? When the right opportunity comes, it comes. Like, it shows now how much Mike is off Tua. Mike is literally trying to use everyone but Tua to win games. I'm convinced at this point, yeah, he's really just like, I'm only here so I don't get fined kind of situation. But take a look at this because people want to say that what do you call it? Let's start off with, I always like to say Dolphins thwart Saints comeback attempt for a win. Not the Dolphins beat, we stopped. HM rushes for 134 and a touchdown to help Dolphins slightly edge Saints 21-17 for third straight win. When the Dolphins needed a big play on Sunday, their defense delivered multiple times. So you really trying not to Hello, I don't think you understood what anybody said, AB. If Greer wanted to make Tua work and you say yes, you choose Tua. Period, bro. I don't think there's a hard concept at all. Mike McDaniel chose Tua. Period. He could be mad all he wants. He could be upset all he wants now. He chose Tua when he said yes to the position. He could have literally just said the same thing everybody else said. I want to draft my own quarterback. That was it. But he didn't because he wanted the position. Okay, cool. But now, hey, it is what it is. But by you accepting the job, you accepted Tua. That's your quarterback. Period. Them hardcore Tua fans need to need to never be a good morning for this team or a GM for this team because they would ruin these teams long term like Greer. Oh, I guess. No one else was interviewing Mike. No one was hiring Mike. Of course, he was going to say he can work with him. Does that negate the fact that he still said yes? Nope. Hence, he accepted him. I mean, I don't think that's a hard. Uh, oh, but so Tua now is holding McDaniel back? The switch up, people. I love it, man. Welcome. Welcome into sanity. But look at this. People want to say, oh, the defense sold. Guys, the defense shut them out the entire first half. The entire first half. So again, people that always want to blame the defense, guess what? You guys are very interesting in wanting to have the defense be historically great to keep teams to 3 points or 0 points for the whole game while expecting nothing from our offense. Please be real. That's insane. Like, I don't understand why people do that. I don't. Like, you literally can expect this defense to keep out an entire other team for 60 minutes, but Well, receivers drop ball, or not everybody is you know uh, running the right routes, and Tua needs more help. He's got no help. The O line's back. Like, come on, come on. No one's blaming the defense. Literally, literally, literally. Defense about gave the game away, or did offense not score enough? Why is the defense even being mentioned? Heck yeah, the offense didn't score enough. The offense didn't score enough. Limited quarterback skills equals limited play calls. 100%. Shadur had a better statistical game versus Niners than Tua did versus Saints. Jesus Christ. Can't make that up. And we could have had him instead of Jordan Phillips. Somebody tell me what who the is Jordan Phillips? Where is he? What is he doing for us? Is he active? I hope he is. I never hear his name. Somebody help me out here. Jordan Phillips, the one that we drafted in the 5th round instead of Shador. I didn't even want Shador. Let's be clear. I did not want Shador. Okay. I already dealt with the insanity of the Tua fan base. I didn't want to deal with that crap either. Yeah, I mean, I have no problem. There's nothing being hidden here. I did not want Jordan Phillips. Okay, he's Benito Jones backup. Has he even done anything? What's up, Aquavision? Welcome, man. Appreciate you. Damn, they got the wrong guy. I clicked Jordan Phillips and they put the Bills guy. That's funny. Yeah. Still glad we didn't sure. I don't know what that means. Dolphin, I don't know what you're saying, but it's okay. We drafted Jordan Phillips, another DT, another edge rusher. Then we ended up I mean, we picked like 5 edge rushers in the same damn draft. Pick something else. Like, this come how many opportunities did we have? I'm gonna break it down because it just annoyed me so much. But give me a second before I do. Tyler Shug, 26-38, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Tua Tagovailoa, 12 of 23, 1 interception. Let's be real, there should have been 2 interceptions minimum. Minimum. Neal, 47 yards on 14 carries for the Saints. Chan single-handedly took this game. Oh, just to give you guys an update, Chan is listed as questionable for next week's game, due to a back injury from carrying this whole dang team on his back and trying to make something happen. Okay. I'm kidding. He's not questionable. I mean, I don't know if he will. But the carrying the team on his back, 1,000%. 22 carries for 134 yards and a touchdown. Vele, wide receiver, 8 receptions, 1 touchdown for the Saints, 93 yards. Darren Waller, tight end, 2 receptions, 47 yards. Why is our tight end the leading receiver and he only caught 2 passes? God, I'm dying over here trying to just fathom the fact of how pathetic and pedestrian this offense is. And it's not the play calling, even though I did call that out. There were questionable play calling. I'm not going to say there wasn't. But boy, oh boy, this offense, man. Oh, look at that. Chuck got 1.5. Finally did something. Oh, what's up, Greg? Thank you so much. Thank you, man, for the blessing. Oh, man, appreciate you. When McDaniels okay to his extension, that's where he messed up. That's true. Not only did he say yes to Tua at the beginning when he accepted this job and made him his quarterback, he doubled down and had us paying 200 and something million dollars. Oh God, I can't. I can't. It's horrible, man. What's up, Greg? Welcome. Horrible. Jordan Brooks still the number one tackler. If this man doesn't make a Pro Bowl at least or an All Pro, I mean, I'm gonna be shocked because he's literally the NFL's leading tackler. 12 total tackles, 6 solo, man. Beast. 9 total tackles for Davis, linebacker, 5 solo for the Saints. Oh my god, I won? Shut up. Shut up. Oh wait. Oh, damn. Kyler Murray can go off. Oh wait, they don't think he can win. Oh, this is my family's. Oh, this is my brother's. Oh no, this is my brother's. Damn, I cooked him. Oof, oof. I destroyed him. Yeah, Miss Phins. I picked the Dolphins and we actually won. What a flipping miracle. Okay. Damn. They had no shot at winning this game. Okay, cool. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Total yards, pretty much the same by both teams. 294, 298. Turnovers. We won the turnover battle, but let's be real. That was pretty much even. 2 turnovers to 1 turnover for the Dolphins. But it should have been 2 interceptions. You know I'm right. First down, 20 for them, 16 for us. Penalties. Now, this one I'm actually very happy about. They got 6 for 45 yards. We got 3 for 15. Finally, we're not the most penalized team. In fourth down, exactly the same. 4 of 12 for both teams. In fourth downs, same 0 for 1. In red zone, this is crazy. We went 0 for 2 in the red zone. They went 2 for 2. That's not good. And the time of possession was pretty much dead even, 30 minutes each. Right now, New Orleans Saints they're still at 2-10. They're at the bottom of their division. Carolina Panthers. I can't wait to talk about them on League Wide Wednesday. Yo. Where's Carolina coming from? I had to ask my brother last night. Hey, is Bryce Young quietly developing? Like a is he like getting better? Cause hey, the team is big. Hey, they're above 500. We're not even above 500. And I think we have a better team overall. Bro, only the real survive. You and I are thinking the same thing. I'm like, is it me or is Bryce Young looking better than Tua? That's what I'm like. Like I'm seeing his decision making be a little bit better. Obviously, I think they got some decent pieces. But sneakily, Bryce Young. I mean, damn, they're 7-6, and they took down winning teams. Not like us only playing down to bum teams like the Saints. Like, damn, the only decent team we beat so far is Buffalo, and they're semi all right. That's it. We almost swept them. We were 1 interception away from sweeping the Bills, but of course the Dolphins, the Dolphins are gonna dolphin. But that's this is crazy to me. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. It's the only way everybody else knows we're live. Um, it really does help out the channel. If you guys can go ahead and help me out, I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, let me go. over here. Scusi. Let's hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. But yeah, that's where I'm at when it comes to that. And the Dolphins are right now 5-7, still not at 500 yet. Still got a very slim chance of making the playoffs, but it is what it is. People thinking about Mike Tomlin, Steelers fans want him fired. What's he done? Nothing. Win a Super Bowl, but they did beat the 9-2, now 9-3 Rams. A playoff Bryce with toe to toe with Tua could never. Oh, Bryce went toe to toe with Tua could never. Yeah. Yeah, he did. Bryce did go toe to toe with them. That's for sure. So that's where we're at right now with the standings. I mean, it's kind of crazy. This was a 1 o'clock game. It was freaking cold. Because it was wet. It was raining. It was in and out. So it was wet and raining. But let me go back to the plays because this is the part that upsets me. The defense would have a great that part right there, bro. Like, how does the defense make a great stop and you give the ball back? Oh, let me check my other fantasy league. This is the Miss Fins fantasy league. So let me see. Oh, be Golders, Raphael, bro. If you're listening, you're watching the replay. I'm cooking you, bro. Look at Joe Burr. Joe Burr. Ooh, Harden. Thank you, my guy. Finally doing something. Montgomery, let's go. Justin Jefferson, man. Dude. Did y'all see Justin Jefferson hug Sam Darnold last night or yesterday? You can tell he was literally saying, I miss you, bro. So do my stats. I ain't got no stats. I'm being dropped left and right, man. I need a real quarterback. I miss you. You can tell that the Vikings severely regret letting go of Sam Darnold. They went 14. It still befuddles me how you go 14-3 and say to that guy, "Nah, we're good." You don't want to do at least a 2-year, $50 million contract while your young quarterback is still developing. Are we like? My weekly picks may be terrible, but my fantasy team is on fire. Yo, that's the one thing right here. Justin Jefferson too. Like, come on, bro. Cade Otton also didn't help me. I got booty. I got booty. Oh, I did put in booty. Okay, it's my flex. Well, Daddy, I hope this man does something for me. Pittsburgh's defense killed me, but look at my kicker. Thank God, because I had a different kicker and I booted him off. Bro, my kicker got me 24 points. My kicker got me more than my wide receiver and my tight end and my defense combined. Nuts. Nuts. I might actually win this one, guys. Oh, wait. Here it is. Play by play. First quarter. Boom. Dolphins touchdown. Let's go. 6 plays, 69 yards. Let's get it. Our defense forced him to punt. Instead of 3 and out, hey, let's go ahead and let's help out the defense. Let's get some more points up. 3 plays, 2 yards. 2 yard run by Brunskill. Sorry. By Achan. That's it. And an incomplete pass to Wilson. Another incomplete pass to Waddle. These really bad passes. Oh. I don't think it was this one. In the game, I'm pretty sure it was like the third or fourth quarter. Tua throws to what tight end is that? One of our big boys. From what I remember in the route, he was going. I think he was in the slot and did like not a crosser, but I think he did like a mesh concept or something like that. Uh, he sat in the middle. Oh no, he was coming across. He was coming across. Okay, so I think he was in the slot coming across full speed, and Tua throws the ball behind him. The man had to do a 360 to try to catch the ball. And I legit heard people say, "Oh my God, if that hit his hand, he should have caught that." And I literally had to get up my seat and say, "Are you serious? The man's going full speed in one direction and Tua threw it behind him. The man had to do a 360 to try to catch that ball. That's a horrible ball. And Tua's lucky it didn't get intercepted." Like, what are we talking about? Some people, I fully question what they're looking at sometimes, man. I do. I do. Mm. Like, I still don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Some people, when you're all alone. Like it just, I don't know. It just, I'm perplexed as to why people were questioning why the tight end dropped that ball. I'm like, did you not see that? Did you not see what I saw? Like, I mean, I don't think it was that hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Mm, mm-mm. Anywho, appreciate you, Greg. Thank you so much again for the lovely donation. Then the defense again makes them punt. What do we do? Ha! Negative 8 yards. Like, what are we doing? Another punt the defense gets. Nothing from us. We finally get a field goal. We force a fumble. What do we do the next play? One play, no yards, 7 seconds, interception. Yet again, our defense stops them and makes them 3-and-out, punt again. We at this absolute miracle, we actually score a freaking field goal. What a miracle. What a miracle. Then they get an interception. And now, okay, good. At least we got another field goal. Okay. I'm not gonna be upset. Let's continue. Third quarter. Okay, here comes 10 plays, 65 yards, touchdown, and then they get the 2-point conversion. What does our offense do? Instead of adding to our lead, 3 plays, 9 yards, 3-and-out. Our defense again stops them, 3-and-out. What do we do? Not score. 3-and-out. Our defense one more time and makes them go negative 2 yards on 3 plays, punt the ball. What more can you ask your defense to do? Oh, look, look. We got a field goal. What a miracle. Like, what a miracle. They get a field goal. Okay. Hey, better than them getting a touchdown, that's for sure. What do we do? Turnover on downs. Oh, beautiful offense. And hey, after 7 plays, 55 yards, they gave up the touchdown. They gave up the touchdown. But you know what a special team slash defense did? Because they were going for 2 point conversion. We picked off that 2 point conversion and ran it back. It was in my end zone that the pick happened, and I got to see Minka run the opposite way towards her end zone. Holy smokes. Beautiful. Then we make them turn it over on downs. Thank God, because our offense would have given the ball away again. Like, I'm just trying to figure out why is it that our offense is still so dang pedestrian. So dang pedestrian. So dang frustrating. I mean, that's it. That's what's frustrating for me. I don't know about you, it's frustrating for me. And we had an opportunity, man. Unfortunately, certain teams won that we needed them to lose. It is what it is. Oh gosh. Denver's number one right now with that win, 10-2. New England 10-2. Kind of crazy. Jacksonville third overall with 8-4. Baltimore 6-6. They're fourth. Chargers 8-4. They're fifth. Indy 8-4. They're sixth. Buffalo 8-4. They're sixth. They're seventh. Houston knocking on the door, only one game away from the seventh seed, sixth or fifth seed. Pittsburgh 2 games away from the seventh seed. They will have to beg and hope that Ravens somehow lose some more games to be able to make it happen. But guys, we're only one game away from being number 9. One game away. Oh, but Miss Phins, you can't be serious. You don't think we're gonna actually win? Man, listen to me. My team is so dumb that instead of thinking, hey, maybe, we can call it in and kind of, make sure our players aren't injured or things like that. You know what I'm saying? No, we're going to, which, hey, you want to continue to fight, you want to continue to win. But then I have expectations. We're about to go on a 2-game road trip. I'm about to join the team on this 2-game road trip. I absolutely need this team to win these next 2 games. That is New Jersey and that's Pittsburgh. Right now, New Jersey is the Jets. I mean, I don't really have anything else to say. And then you got Pittsburgh. Right now, Aaron Rodgers is in excruciating pain. And you could tell throughout that game, that whole game, right and left side, his wrists are hurting. We're in Dallas. We're 1 game away from being 2 games out. Exactly. Let me get this real quick. Mm. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, let me look this up. Where mm. we we are absolutely delusional sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. We really are. But it's so extra frustrating. And seeing that we have so much potential, we never do anything. Give me a second, guys. There you go. Yeah. We look, you can say we're delusional, whatever. We have a chance. This is the only thing I'm focused on right now because I don't want to think of the future. But this team is still stuck in no, we got a chance to win. Well, I gotta save my job. So we're gonna do it. I'm not opposed to you trying to play for a contract because hey, I get it. You know, you got mouths to feast. We all got bills to pay. It is what it is. But I just I don't understand why. I don't get exactly. You didn't let any air out of Miss Fins, just so you know. I wasn't even paying attention to you guys because I'm doing something else. So at the end of the day, this Dolphins team, even if we do make by some miracle make the playoffs, not looking like we're about to really do anything of substance. Let's be honest. That's it. It would take a astronomical doing something out of the norm in which the Dolphins. I got you know what I gotta post a question to the chat here. If the Dolphins somehow do make the playoffs, and let's say we win one playoff game, I do you still want to run it back or you still want to get some changes? Put that in the comment section. Put it in the, if you're rewatching this or if you're catching the replay or watching late, do me a favor, or even if you're watching on Twitter, Twitch, shout out to everybody there. Let me know if the Dolphins somehow managed to win a single playoff game this season with how horrendous it's been. Do you still wanna run it back, or do you want to continue to push forward and make major changes? You let me know. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'm willing to win the Super Bowl with him, if let's say if we find a way in which We won the Super Bowl, which we're not. But let's say we did, and it was with Tua. I'd still build him a foot and a half tall um, statue, put in the northwest side of the stadium where that nobody ever goes to, and keep it there. And I will trade his ass he won't make it to the parade, people. He's being shipped off the same day. That's it. So for me, it's a hard pass. I don't care what they do. I want to move forward, man. I don't want to spend the next 20 years of my life dealing with this team of being dumb still. Make changes. Bye, Tua. Exactly, Michelle. Like, bye. I don't care. I do not care anymore. I'm so over it. I think that it's just a waste of time. It's a waste of time. We already know what he is. And he refuses to get better. That's on him. He just carved the bill. Not, did he carve the bills or did the Dolphins team win? Because remember, apparently wins aren't a quarterback stat, from what a lot of people say. Just saying. And even if he did just carve the bills, great. What else has he done? He looked horrible versus Washington. He looked even worse. I can't even believe he looked worse in this game than he did in Madrid. It's crazy. Crazy to me. But I love how certain people are here after a win, but they don't show up when, their team doesn't win. I love it. Anywho, this team cares about winning as much as South Florida does. I don't know what you're trying to say with that one. So, but anyways, guys, I just wanted to kind of like talk to you a little bit more about this game. This was a really bad offensive game, in my opinion, with the only exception of Achan. There was some questionable play calling by McDaniel, in my opinion, where I'm like, hmm. There were at least two more picks Tua should have had, but got dropped. And right now, we look bad if we think that we're going to go up to the cold in New Jersey, which now it might actually end up snowing, people. It might actually end up snowing. I can't believe this. Yeah, I can't believe this. It might actually end up snowing. And I'm scared because I've never seen the snow or been to a place that's this freaking cold. So if Miss Phins come back as a popsicle, well, I'm just letting you know what's up. Just say. Ah, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I appreciate your coming through. I just want to give you my 2 cents, my reaction from this team. We played horrible. No. Let me rephrase that. The offense again played horrible. There were some missed tackles on defense. We should have never. I don't understand how we still can't get to the quarterback. Yes, I understand. Chop Robinson got a sack and a half. Good for him. We still need to get and apply more pressure. I don't understand why we don't with the 80 million edge rushers that we have. I don't get it. And I still don't understand that. Yes, we don't have Tyreek. Whoop-de woo. We still got Waddle. Why are we using Achan on a 4th and 1 or a or a like 3-2 when we have Ollie Gordon, who's your bruiser back. Use them as a 1-2 tandem and continue to establish that run 1-2 tandem. When you do, you're able to go ahead and use play action more effectively. You're able to go ahead and actually use more of your dang playbook. I don't think Mike McDaniel's getting fired because we saw Tua so much. It's kind of frustrating actually seeing what we're stuck with when I knew we should have paid him. But that is my life as a Dolphin fan. The one good thing I get to enjoy is the fact that I'm not a Jets fan. They got it way worse than we do. See, they have always sucked. We just always been mediocre, middle of the pack. Jets have always sucked. Like always sucked. So, mm, mm, mm. Anyways, guys, appreciate y'all coming through. If you think the Dolphins are on their way of making a playoff push, yeah, you're not wrong. But is it gonna make a difference? I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference, and that's the part that's so frustrating with me. That's the part that's frustrating for me. It's like, why is this such a bad situation for the Dolphins? That's where I'm at. Why is this offense so pedestrian? We have some key players we can use, and yet we don't. I don't understand. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me why this offense is so pedestrian. There's only one answer that I can think of, and yet people get upset when I say it. We have horrible offensive play from our quarterback. If you're going to have a good quarterback, you can make it happen. That's it. Anyways, guys, I love you. Thank you for coming through. This has been a lot of fun, obviously. Um, Rather interested to know why YouTube is looking so weird to me. Honestly, I don't know why YouTube is looking weird as heck, but they are. If you guys do ever think, look, it's still a victory. I'm gonna take the victory because hey, who doesn't like winning, right? And there were some sick plays that we were playing, and I love that, man. I love it when we win. I think it's pretty clear Tua is our offensive proy. I don't know what that means. Sorry. But if the Dolphins can manage to play to the median, I guess we might have a shot. We all know this with Joe Burrow back. That Cincinnati game is the end of our season. Hell, it could be. Don't let it be these last 2 weeks. I know my brother's coming to see the Steelers play the a problem. Okay, yeah. My brother and I are going to go see the Steelers and Jets, but Cincinnati's the nail in the coffin. We're not beating Joe Burrow. Mm-mm. Because our offense has to actually put up points, and I don't know if our offense can put up more than 20 points, more than 21 points. It's bad, people. It's bad. Bad. So, yeah, we're going to need a lot of help. I'll tell you that. A lot of help. Anyways, love you guys. Take care. Be safe. Be awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all a little later, man. I am. Thank you for coming through. And hey, a dolphin win is a dolphin win. Not Michelle's like, I don't know where Proy came from. I'll tell you this though. I gotta continue to. We're always gonna pick 13 and 18 because we refuse to blow it up and go for a top pick, and we also refuse to play well to where we're the 28th pick, maybe 30th pick. I know that's dreaming, but whatever. I'm just glad. Look, as a fan, I gotta enjoy these little moments, and it felt good. Felt good getting that win at home in that semi cold. It was actually pretty chilly, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, love you guys. Take care. Be safe. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to break down Tua even more. It's Tua Tuesday. He's pissing me off even more, but we'll talk about him some more tomorrow. Peace. I love you guys. Take care. And as always, oh, and shout out to Greg Neal. Oh, man. Thank you so much again with that beautiful donation. Appreciate you, my friend. Take care and bye bye.